But the most important thing to mention here is the mind map. Let's move on to the second page, which is the course information. As a professor, what matters to you in it? Of course, it includes an overview of the course and information about the instructor. The first skill, or what the teacher should do as soon as you enroll in the course, you all know that registration opens the classes and sends the data of these classes to the e-learning administration, and the administration, in turn, launches these classes and adds the instructors and students to them. Once the classes are added to your Blackboard system, you need to enter and fill in your information here. So how do you write your information here? This is a block, and as an instructor, here is the information about the instructor. You click on the arrow below, then click on Edit, and it brings up this table in front of you. So it brings up this table in front of you, and you can adjust what you need. For example, you write Dr. Abdul Rahman Ahmed Salem, that's my name. Let's say my office is located in the e-learning administration. Honestly, I don't know my office number, but I'll just say anything, office. For instance, the building identified as number 0, which is located in the area known as P7, serves as an example. I'm switching the students to my place. The office hours, I will let them know when I can meet them. I might say a day, for example, Friday, for example, Friday and Saturday from anything. From 5 to 6 in the morning. Of course, you're not writing this information. You're writing your own schedule because these aren't my times either. Okay? For example, if you want to put your phone number for WhatsApp and your email, it's the same format. Is that clear? Same thing. As soon as you click send, this information is saved. When the student logs in, they find this information. What's your name? Your office location, your office hours, your phone number, and your email. If you made a mistake and want to correct it, just edit it again, no problem. The important thing is that your information should be here. Of course, I wrote the beta do, but I don't want it. I can select it like this, select it like that, select it like this, and then just delete them again. I'm hot, and I click send, and it stays like this. As a professor, your first task is to fill in your course information. Students often say, Dr. Abdul Rahman, I don't know my professor. I advise them to check the academic system. The professor might have changed, and they are unsure what to do. Ensure your course information is updated so students know who you are, your phone number, and email for communication. And for those who want to listen on Blackboard but aren't registered, it's all strange stuff like that. You, since you're the one using Blackboard, you need to make sure you register your information in the course you're working on so that the students know who you are, what your phone number is, what your email is, and so there can be communication between you and the students. This is very important. So what's next in the course information? The calendar. Your role is as a guidance teacher, meaning you are required to make announcements to students through the calendar. So for example, this is the course on the prophetic biography. And this is based on the following. This is the national history. So I opened these two courses, the prophetic biography. Now you need to make an announcement. In the first week, students must complete the first and second units. Imagine the classes have started in the prophetic biography. And what about a course like national history? Has it started or not yet? In the course information, we began with There is no God but Allah. Students must finish 2 units by today's deadline. Time is flying. In the second week, they need 2 more units, so both the student and we are rushing. The science department requires this, hence 2 units. In another course, the student might not have that. The professor should announce, finish the first and second units this week. I won't meet you. The professor should announce to students, finish the first and second units this week. No virtual classes this week, we'll meet next week. In a course like computer science, which is practical, there are more virtual classes. The professor says, we're working on the first unit this week and the second next week, 1 unit per week. They meet in a virtual class weekly. Computer science has more virtual classes due to its practical nature, needing virtual classes to explain skills like PowerPoint, Excel, and Word. Students share screens. This is crucial, linked to the calendar and announcements. He tells them, We're working on the first unit one by one. In the second week, we'll tackle the second unit, and so on, one unit each week. I'll also meet you in a virtual class every week. Look, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 classes, but here there are only 4. So the computer science course has the most virtual classes because it's practical, and having a virtual class is really essential to explain PowerPoint, Excel, and Word, which are practical skills. They need to watch the skills with the professor on the computer. They do screen sharing just like I'm doing for you right now. So this is a very important part, which is the calendar, and it's linked to the announcements.